brain exhausted, I'm thinking awkward. Lanes I make you eat a plate of sausage made from Lorraine and Bobby. I may be modest, you paying homage on crazy honor. That you can't wait to comment on my mistakes and my blunders. Hey, I wouldn't trade it for nothing. I'm the most hated, but play I'm taking your date and your woman. Oh dang, your date is your woman. I trade her later if you want her. And she bring friction like Raiden and Blanca. Statements behaving like Saint dangerous when drinking angry. The same with a mama. Pain with no gain is a bomber. Hit you with sticks.
What's going on? What it do, man? This your boy Hen checking in, man. You already know what time it is, man. Pull Out Game Podcast, episode 70, man. Your boy back, man, with the jerseys, with the stories, with the talk. Man, how y'all been, man? Shit, I've been great, man. I hope y'all been great out there too. Been still working, doing the content, as y'all can see. The last video I dropped was the vlog at the mall, had the best jerseys, and some store had some good jerseys, some store didn't. Let's talk about that. Shout out to my boy Matt too, that went up there with your boy to the malls and stuff, man. We just was everywhere. But the thing is, like, at these malls, man, like, I gotta be mindful that it's music playing in the background, and YouTube, they real strict about the copyrights and about people music and stuff, man. They'll notify the person that got their music like that, and they'll try to put a copyright sign right by your video. So just mindful, y'all doing vlogs and videos and stuff like that, be mindful like the music playing in the background. Even though you probably don't even care about the music, you probably don't even know who the song is or who the person or the artist is that they're having the music playing, but they don't care. YouTube do not care. They will, block your video sometimes, or they'll put a strike by your name or whatever they got to do to let you know, hey man, you ain't doing the right thing. So y'all be mindful of that, man, because they do not play about their copyright stuff, man. Like, and then another thing too, man, when you're doing these vlogs and stuff, or you like doing camera work, like out in the public like that, which I don't do it a lot, cause I'm mostly, at the spot, doing the podcast. But when, I do get out. And when you do get out on places like that, man, I'm telling you, man, like going to the malls and certain places like that, man, security is so strict on, like, you can't record, or, certain stores, they don't want you to record, or probably even the whole mall, they don't want you to have the camera out. Like, that's crazy, man. But, when I was in Atlanta, y'all seen on the video, I had some bonus footage on there, the vlog video. A security guard came up to me and said, you can take pictures, but you can't film. Like, that don't even make sense. Like, I'm still showing, like, viewing footage and, like, of what's going on in the mall. What's the difference? Like, pictures? Cause I look at it like this. Okay, just say, like, if I record everything in the mall, like all their jerseys, all their shoes in this one particular store, right? And I'm just showing everything, like everything that they got. And then so I come right behind it and take pictures, like picture for picture for picture, everything I see, kind of like it's a flip book. You know how you had them flip book? You keep flipping it and it turn into a whole cartoon or something. What if I do that, like, with the pictures, like picture for picture, everything I seen? I'm doing the same thing. I'm showing everything in the mall the same way, but only difference is I'm showing you with pictures. What's the difference? I'm showing you with the pictures, I'm showing you with the video. Like, make any kind of sense. Any kind of sense. Like, I don't even want the change back. Make it make sense. Like, keep the change. Like, what? That don't even make sense. But, I mean, I don't know, man. It just, they make the rules. I get caught. They said it's supposed to make sense, which it really don't. But anyway, either way, man, I had fun doing that vlog, though. Still got it done, because half the stuff that was being recorded, the security guard didn't even know that I was doing it. So, thanks to the, the selfie tripod that I had, and, and I need some of them Ray-Ban glasses, that a lot of them content creators be having, because that'll help a lot. You can really record what you want. What they gonna tell you, take your glasses off, or they gonna ask you if them real glasses? They just assume they just regular glasses. So, yeah, man, I definitely need to invest in some of those, man. But look, man, we here. This your boy Hen, home of the greatest, most wildest, most craziest, most dangerous, most unique jersey collection of all time, man. You already know it, man. You know it. This episode 70, man. The big 7-0. Back, man. And I got a crazy jersey lineup for y'all today. You know, if we can get to the jersey, I know y'all been missing the jersey, so y'all already know what's going on, man. But like I said, man, I had fun, you know, doing the vlog, going to different store, interacting with people. And some of the people knew who I was. Like, you know, that be tripping me out. It be good, but it be like weird. Like, you know, it feel weird because, you know, you know, you got somebody like actually watching you. And, you know, and that's what you want. You want people to watch you. But in the back of your mind, you're like, damn, they actually, you know, I don't get that a lot like that. So once it happened, I'm not real used to it like that, especially with the YouTube thing. So yeah, I got to get used to it. But don't get me wrong, I enjoy it. Y'all come up to me, I show love. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be showing love. I want to show love back. And man, it's a dope feeling. It's a weird feeling, but it's a great feeling. If that make any kind of sense, make that make sense too. I don't know, but a lot of things don't make sense, man. It happened, but it, you know what I'm saying, still don't make sense. Or I think it should make sense, but it don't. But anyway, like I said, man, my boy Matt was with me. Matt was cracking up. Me and Matt was just y'all can see on the video we were having fun. And you know, it's a lot of even funnier moments that we didn't show on camera. I wish we had like a deleted scene like they have on the DVDs and stuff, man. Like bonus footage, man, like that. Man, that boy Matt, wow, but I'm telling y'all, Matt will have you crying, lad. Matt should be a comedian. Like that dude crazy, man. But you know, that's my dog, man. Shout out to Matt. You know, went to the stores and ran into all kind of people, man, showing love, and you know, gained a lot of subscribers, you know, did a lot of networking, you know what I'm saying, and just had some fun, man. And yeah, man, just living, man, you know what I'm saying, and getting people onto the podcast. And as y'all can see, you got some people that subscribe on the video. You know, shout out to everybody that subscribed. A lot of people subscribe off camera too. So, you know, yeah, I know a lot of people like you know, the video wasn't real long like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a guarantee the video have to be long. You know what I'm saying? But the reason I didn't do that real long because, you know, I could have just walked through the whole mall and just recorded everything 2 or 3 hours of footage. But at the same time, y'all don't want to see me walking through the mall with just showing like you know, shirts at the clothing stores and just like the camera just there while we walking and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I just want to show like get on camera, like, you know, some real good entertaining moments. You know what I'm saying? Some good you know, good capturing moments. So yeah, that's why like, you know, I was just, you know, I had a lot of footage and I pieced it together and, you know, got what you got. But I had fun though, man. Shout out to everybody that was in the video. And shout out to everybody that didn't even know they was in the video. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make it, you know, what it was. So appreciate everybody. You know what I'm saying? The Pull Out Game podcast is back. And you already know it, man. We just had fun. That's all I can tell you. But stay tuned, man. You know, we might hit up some more stores too, man, with some jersey. We was on the jersey look, man. As y'all can see, y'all watch the video, Lids in both malls had the best jersey. Like, and it's crazy too, cause Lids is a hat store. That's why they call it Lids. It's like lid on top of your head, a hat store, and they have the best jerseys. That's crazy. How y'all gonna let a hat store outdo the other stores, shoe stores and other stores like that? You know what I'm saying? You would think a shoe store, you know what I'm saying? You would think the mall would have a jersey store by itself, like a Mitchell and Ness type store, just a store with nothing but jerseys, but they don't. You know what I'm saying? You would think a shoe store would have a bigger jersey collection too, because, you know, people love to have jerseys that match with their shoes. But, you know, Liz was thinking like, you know, we got these hats. We're going to have these jerseys match with the hats. The shoe stores ain't thinking like that, but I don't know what's going on, man. Maybe just the store that we went to, you know what I'm saying? We're going to hit up other places. Y'all stay tuned, you know, and all that. But, yeah, man, this your boy Hen. Pull Out Game Podcast, episode 70. And like I said, man, we finna get to the first jersey, man. The first jersey finna pull out. The dude, man, y'all already know I'm coming back with that heat, man. With that crazy heat. And this dude, he legendary. He just always been an underdog. Nobody gave him a chance, but he still fought through all the adversities, man. Like, nobody never could deny him. He still, well, even though they were trying to like push him down or like knock him down, he still overcame with greatness. He still overcame like the adversity of like being that dude. And it wasn't no denying it, man. No matter what anybody did, he still shined through. And you know, that's greatness, man. You know what I'm saying? That was basically saying you born to do this. And who we talk about? Man, this dude is known, but we finna bring it back. We finna bring it back to like another time. Another time in his career. And y'all don't know who I'm talking about? Man, this is who we talking about right here, man. Let's get it. Y'all know who this is right here. Come on, man. Who is this right here, man? I'm just saying. Man, Texas Tech, number 5, man. You know what I'm saying? Got the Under Armour joint and all that. Got the captain logo. You know, that's that old Capitan, the captain logo, man. But who is this, man? Football jersey, man. Texas Tech. Who is this, man? Texas Tech. Come on, man. Stop playing. Man, come on, man. It's Pat Mahomes, man. Pat Mahomes the second, man. I would say Pat Mahomes Jr. or I think, but you know, his dad played professional baseball for like 11 years in the MLB. You know, so his dad a professional baseball player. So y'all ever seen Pat Mahomes throw sideways and stuff, and you know, he got it from his dad, but not just got it from his dad too. Pat Mahomes right here, Pat Mahomes the second, junior, Kansas City Chief, all great quarterback. He played baseball too, basketball, football. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. Let's talk about it, man. Pat Mahomes, man, Texas Tech. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You see that, man? All state everything, man. This that Pat Mahomes, man. Come on, man. Stop playing, man. This Pat Mahomes, man. Pull Out Game Podcast is back, y'all. What y'all thought? Episode 70 hitting you right in the face. Yeah, Pat Mahomes, man. The second. Yeah, let's talk about Pat, man. And Pat Mahomes, man. You know, he went to Texas Tech, man. But you know, of course, you know, he from Texas. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, he from Tyler, Texas, man. Born and raised. And you know, Pat Mahomes, man, he went to high school. You know, he like I said, his dad was an athlete too. His dad played professional baseball, man. I got a baseball card of Pat Mahomes' dad in my baseball card collection when he played for the Minnesota Twins. Professional baseball. Pat Mahomes Sr. So, you know, so this Pat Mahomes Jr., Pat Mahomes second, Pat Mahomes Jr., however you want to call it. But yeah, second, junior, same thing. But yeah, he went to Texas, high schools, and you know, he was born and raised in Texas. And he played baseball, basketball, and football. He excelled at a high level, man, in all 3 sports, man. He was real great at it. But for some reason, when he left high school, he was on a 3-star recruit. I mean, 3-star recruit, man. Like all that work he put in a lot of work too, man. You know what I'm saying? Passed for a lot of yards, man, and a nice QBR quarterback rating. And they just gave him a 3-star. I believe they gave him a 3-star recruitment like that because, you know, the school he was at, it wasn't real popular. You know, sometimes they go by areas of schools, how popular they are, and what's going on at this school, that school, and yeah, man. But he was just a 3-star recruit, man. And only team that were looking at him that they saying was the University of Houston, Rice, and Texas Tech. And you know, he picked Texas Tech. You know what I'm saying? A lot of Texas schools right there, but he went to Texas Tech, man, and he came in, did his thing. When he first came in, you know, he did okay. I know like a lot of times, you know, he was on the bench, and then I know like the last 5 games, yeah, the quarterback got hurt for Texas Tech, and they let him come in, and after then it was murder she wrote. You know what I'm saying? He took off, and his whole career, you know what I'm saying, passing yards for Texas Tech, he had 11,252 passing yards, man. 93 passing touchdowns You know what I'm saying? 29 interceptions. That's a little bad, little negative stat, but hey, it's part of football. 845 yards, rushing yards. You know what I'm saying? 22 rushing touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? Record as a starter, man, he was 13-16. He played 3 seasons with Texas Tech. He didn't go his senior year. You know what I'm saying? And his final season, he took off. That's what really took off for him. You know what I'm saying? His final season, he threw for 5,000. Let's say that again, man. He threw for 5,052 yards, man, and 41 touchdowns, man. 5,052. Come on, man. 5,052, man, yards and 41 touchdowns, man. That's a breakout year, man. So I knew he was thinking, I got numbers like this, it probably ain't gonna get no better than this, And when you got numbers like that, they really looking at you. So why not just, take it what it is and go to the draft? You know what I'm saying? So he went to the draft and he got drafted like 10th overall pick. You know what I'm saying? The 2017 draft. And yeah, man, he got drafted to the Chiefs, man. He was the backup quarterback for Alex Smith. Alex Smith got hurt. And, I ain't gonna lie, man. Sometimes you gotta have a little luck, man, because this, the routine, the pattern, you know what I'm saying? And Texas Tech quarterback got hurt. Pat Mahomes jumped in. You know what I'm saying? Kansas City Chiefs, you know what I'm saying? Alex Smith, he got hurt. Pat Mahomes jumped in. And every time he jumped in, he never let that spot go, man. He never let that spot go. And when he was in high school, he was like playing baseball, basketball, and football. When he got to Texas Tech, you know what I'm saying, he just played baseball and basketball. And no, my bad, he just played football and baseball. Yeah, football and baseball. And he played so many sports, man. Hard to keep up with it. So but then like towards the, as the season went on, he dropped baseball or basketball, whatever the second sport it was he played, and he just continued with football. You know what I'm saying? He felt he locked in because he was getting like high, great numbers with football. So he like, man, I gotta lock in, make sure, you know what I'm saying, I lock in one of these spots or one of the sports I'm trying to play. So since his numbers already doing real big in football, why not just lock in and get a spot? And it worked out for him. He got a spot. Everybody they were just eyebrow raised on how great he was. And like I said, he got the draft and 10th overall pick. At the schools too, man. You know what I'm saying? Texas Tech. At the time it was like it was okay school, but it wasn't like head was going we're looking for a scout. Scouts weren't looking like Texas Tech at that time. And then the high school he went to, they wasn't really, scouts weren't really, hearing about nobody in that area like that. But they heard about it enough. Well, he had a couple schools reached out, and I guess back then, they used to send like videotapes, like how great you was and what you had going on, and stuff like that, man. But it worked out for him, man. Like, dude made it to the NFL, and what I'm saying, won these Super Bowls, and yeah, man, it's crazy. But I know Pat Mahomes with the Chiefs had tore his ACL and all that, man. But he did make the playoffs, and after a big run of like going to all these Super Bowls and getting deep into the playoffs. But hey, man, you can't. Everybody ain't Brady, man. Everybody ain't Tom Brady. But that don't take away how great Pat Mahomes is, man. Pat Mahomes the second. So yeah, shout out to Pat Mahomes, man, and a great player. He juggled baseball, basketball. Yeah, I mean all three sports: baseball, basketball, and football. Like all three sports for like high school, and he tried to do a little bit of that in college. But it started getting like heavy competition, so he had to lock in, man. He had to lock in for real. But what we finna do? Y'all know the routine, man. It ain't been that long. Y'all know the routine. Y'all already know. Got to show the jersey again. Let's get it. Yeah. Pat Mahomes, man. Y'all see it, man. Yeah, man. It's a dope jersey right here, man. All state, everything, man. Pat Mahomes, man. College jersey, man. College football jersey. Y'all see it? think I'm coming out with a cold or something. My nose running. Man. But can't get no snot on the jerseys. Can't do that. No. But yeah, man, all still everything Pat Mahomes college football jersey, man. Pat Mahomes, man. The second. Not his dad. Cause his dad, y'all look up, his dad played professional sports too, but it's Pat Mahomes the second. Pat Mahomes Jr., man. College football jersey, Texas Tech, man. And look, man, if y'all big fans of the Pullout Game podcast, y'all already know that I pulled out Pat Mahomes high school jersey on here, man. You know what I'm saying? Got White House across the front, man. Yeah, dope jersey. Had to pull that out. Y'all gonna see Pat Mahomes jersey on here again. Another Pat Mahomes, some more Pat Mahomes jerseys. So, yeah, I'm a fan of Pat Mahomes, man. Everybody or every jersey on here, man, did some iconic. I'm a fan of them, some form of fashion. You know what I'm saying? I think they did something great, man. You know what I'm saying? You just never know what jersey gonna get pulled out on here, man. But this Pat Mahomes, man, his college jersey, man. You know, but I had to show this jersey. You know, it been long overdue, man. You know, Pat Mahomes, he done brought a lot to the sport of football and everything he did, and yeah, I mean, it can't be denied, man. This Pat Mahomes, man. But yeah, this Pat Mahomes all still everything college football jersey, man. I mean, the look of Pat Mahomes, like, you know, what if, I was thinking too, man, like, what if the players or the quarterbacks on the team, like Texas Tech, the starting quarterback, what if he never got hurt? I mean, will we see Pat Mahomes in these Super Bowls and then, you know, all the commercials and, you know, on this elite level? Will we, you know what I'm saying? If he, just say like, okay, just say that did happen and, you know, quarterback got hurt in college and Pat Mahomes took over. Then he ended up going to the NFL. What if Alex Smith never got hurt? Like, one of them instances, like, would have messed up Pat Mahomes' career where you probably wouldn't have seen it. Because if you didn't see it in college, they would have not known to draft him in the pros. And if you just see it in the pros and he never got, you know, called in the game, you probably would never see him in these Super Bowls. I mean, so it just a luck of the draw. You know what I'm saying? God willing, man. Through the grace of God, man, he got through there. So sometimes you need a lot of prayer and a small little look, man. You know, to get what you need to get. You know, sometimes talent just ain't good enough. Talent and hard work, sometimes it ain't even good enough. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes you need a prayer, you know. So, but you know, that hard work and talent gonna get you halfway. That prayer gonna knock you through the door. So yeah, man, this Pat Mahomes the second, Pat Mahomes Jr., however you want to call it. Y'all see Pat Mahomes the second on the back of the jersey, so you know what time it is, man. But this Pat Mahomes all-state everything Texas Tech college football jersey, man. You already know, man. Stop playing with this guy, man. I told y'all a while back when I, you know, had the high school jersey, I told y'all we're gonna pull this out, but you know, I told y'all don't know when. So y'all just had to stay tuned, man. Like I said, I'm a big fan of Pat Mahomes, man. He brought a lot to the sport, doing his thing, and Pat Mahomes is a legend, man. Y'all stop playing with this guy, man. He's not to be denied, you know. He get along with all his teammates. You know what I'm saying? People try to bash him in the news and try to talk stuff about him, but he still goes strong. He still rise above, man. You know what I'm saying? He don't even talk stuff in the media. He don't talk stuff back to people that talk bad about him. He just show and prove on the field. So yeah, got to show love to that, man. He believe in his skill so much, he don't need to, you know what I'm saying, clap back in the media. He just show it on the field, man. This Pat Mahomes, man. All stitch, everything, college, Texas Tech football jersey, man. You know what I'm saying? So, it's what it is, man. This been segment 1, episode 70. Y'all stay tuned, man. You know what I'm saying? Segment 2 on the way, man. Segment 1 just don't hit y'all in the face with some fresh brass knuckles, man. But y'all stay tuned, man. Segment 2, man. Shout out to Pat Mahomes college football jersey, man. Let me know what y'all think about this jersey, man. Y'all hold it down, man. Stay tuned. Segment 2. I'm out.
My brain exhausted, I'm thinking awkward. Lanes I make you eat a plate of sausage made from Lorraine or Bobby. I may be modest, you paying homage on crazy honor.
What it do, y'all? What it do? What it do, man? This your boy Hen, checking back on in, man. Once again, you know what I'm saying? This segment 2, Pull Out Game Podcast, episode 70, man. Like 70? Man, that's crazy, man. But look, man, I enjoyed every minute of it, every second of it, every little millisecond. You know what I'm saying? Whatever else you want to call it. I enjoyed every little bit of it. You know what I'm saying? In the episode to come, I'm going to enjoy them too. But, you know, the first segment, I was talking about be mindful of like the copyrights and, be mindful of this and be mindful of, YouTube can block your stuff and, be mindful of this. And I had to be mindful of the security guards in the mall when I was doing the vlog, be mindful. So that was the key word, be mindful. You know what I'm saying? Be careful, be cautious of stuff, man. And another thing too, I want y'all to be mindful of too, man. I want y'all to be mindful of people that, that act like they down for you, but they really not. And, what I want to talk about, and the reason I brought that up, be mindful of that. I want to talk about Casanat, man. I want to talk about that boy Casanat, man. When it popped off, I wasn't like doing like the YouTube at the moment. I wasn't in the loop. I wasn't doing a lot of YouTube videos then. But, around the time, I had fell back for a little millisecond. That's the word, millisecond. But when I fell back, right when I, wasn't doing no videos at that moment, that's when all the Casanat stuff came out with his girlfriend and stuff like that, man. Like a week or two before Christmas, his girl named Gigi, something, Aaliyah or something like that, or whatever her name is. But she had a video of her and Casanat on video. And Casanat like the biggest streamer in the world. Like he the go to like streaming. Like damn to him and I Show Speed and Mr. Beast and all them boys, man, big time boys. But she had a video, and then mind you now, she wasn't no big time streamer. She got a little more famous because she was dating Casanat. Okay, y'all keep that in mind. So, they were kicking. I seen some videos too about them they went camping and, I'm thinking like, she went camping with Casanat. I'm thinking she might be down for Casanat. Cause most, women that, bougie and doing that, trying to do this and that, or got a certain motive, they ain't gonna do all that. They just wanna be your girlfriend. They ain't gonna try to do that. But at the same time, they getting her attention though. Even they is going camping, they getting them attention. But it looked like they was, locking in with each other and stuff. And I see a couple videos here and there, and they was together and stuff like that. Casanat showing he was in love and all that. And then a video came out. It resurfaced out like 2 weeks, a week or two before Christmas. She had like this big Christmas list, all the stuff she wanted for Christmas. Casanat was sitting down watching the video. It was like an overhead projector or TV or something. And Casanat was sitting down watching the video while she was explaining it, like she was in like a work boardroom for a corporate company or something, where she had it documented and graphic and all on the screen. Well, anyway, Casanat was just sitting there looking at the video, in a Santa Claus outfit. So I guess, he was playing Santa Claus, see if he gonna make her wishes come true for Christmas. And she wanted a lot of stuff. She wanted like 140,000 Birkin bag. Y'all know them Birkin bags, man. Them high, expensive, crazy ass purses. And that I don't know why they cost that much. We talked about that one time about the China really make that stuff, and they send it here, and they know, people know here that a lot of people in the US are like, they love to keep up with the Joneses, man, and their name is popular. They raise the price that much, but them purses don't really cost that much. Them purses be costing like, China, they make them, we're giving like, $30, $22, then they bring them here, what I'm saying, US people become the middleman, they ship them and sell them to us. I don't buy no damn purses, but you know what I mean, they sell them to the US people, and they charge y'all 140,000, and and y'all gonna buy it because in y'all head, y'all hypnotized that it really supposed to be that much. They don't, what I'm saying, train y'all brain to make y'all think they really cost that much. But anyway, that's another story of another day. I talked about it in another Pull Out Game podcast video. Y'all go check the video. But look, you know, she had the video talking about she wanted a Birkin bag, $135,000 to $140,000 Birkin bag. Talking about that ain't that much. It ain't that much. Then why you can't buy it? You know what I'm saying? But you know, Christmas present, I guess. But you know, that's a lot for a little purse that you might use like 2 or 3 times out of the year, or probably might use a lot, but probably just for that year. Then you gonna want something else. It's too much going on. You know what I'm saying? I know Casanat got the money, but slow down. One thing I like about Casanat too, that even though he a young dude and he got all this money, got all this fame, he don't let it go to his head. He don't try to buy like the most expensive thing. You don't see him rocking jewelry or flashing money. He use a lot of his money to be tucked away, or if he is using his money, he might buy something like real small and cheap, or he using his money like to help like the poor people or something, homeless or something like that. Give back charity. He do that a lot. So shout out to Casanat, man. He got a good head on his shoulder, man. His mama raised him right, man. Cause he don't go crazy with his money, and you know, especially somebody that ain't come from money, they ain't used to having a lot of money. They get crazy with it, but he was brought up so good that he don't let all that go to his head. But anyway, back to the gold, you know what I mean. But the GG gold, I guess one of the G stand for gold digger, man. Gold grabbing. Her name GG, I guess. Gold grabbing digger. I don't know, but GG digger, man. But yeah, so she wanted to get a Birkin bag, and she wanted a camera, some kind of like high expensive camera, and some kind of high expensive dress, and then she wanted, come on, man, she wanted a truck, a Mercedes wagon Benz truck. I like, what? And I think that thing running like what, 500,000-600,000, something like that. She wanted that, man. And then, you know, Casanat dropped to the floor, you know. I guess she think he was trying to be funny when he dropped to the floor. You know, trying to be like, oh, man, you know, trying to be funny. But Casanat was dead serious. He like, man, ain't no way you want something this much, man. Then it started kind of trickle. Like, maybe she with me for my money. Maybe. Because they had a video of old girl Gigi, like, way before Casanat had hooked up with her. And then she was on a video with another streamer. And they called Build Your Guy. Like, you know, build your, like, your dream guy that you want. And everything that she said, it was the opposite of Casanat. You know what I'm saying? So the dude, like, okay, he asked her, build your dream dude. So she went to building the dream dude, and the first thing she said, he got to be 6'1". He got to be 6'1". Casanat is like 5'3", 5'4", something like that, short guy. And then she said he got to be light skinned. Casanat dark skinned. And then on top of that, said the dude got to be a musician or a rapper or something. Casanat, he could barely rap a gift. Like, so I mean, everything that she wanted, I mean, Casanat was the opposite of. Like, I'm just saying, that's crazy. So when they got together, it started to make sense now that she kind of using him for his money. And they saying like behind the scenes that she was dating or cheated on Casanat with NBA Youngboy, the famous popular rapper that's out. So she said it ain't true or whatever. I don't know, but that's crazy. Casanat came out 2 days after Christmas, said he done with relationships and he'll never be in another relationship ever again. So she did something to hurt that boy, man. Like, shout out to Casanat, man. But Casanat, man, keep your head up, man. I'm telling you, man, it's so much that you got to offer to the world, man. Like, you're a young black dude, man, with content that people love to watch. You know what I'm saying? Very successful, bank account wise, and just successful, man. Like, you're a people person. Everybody rock with you. Man, I'm telling you, man, it's some female out there look way better than old gold digging GG, man. Way better, man. It's better you found out early than opposed to you having a baby with her or getting married to her. Like, good you found out now, man. Like, you got a lot more life to live, man. I know when I was 24, man, I'm thinking like how much, you don't really know when you're young how much time you got left for like getting older. But trust me, man, you 24, and God willing let you live long, I'm telling you, man, you got so much life ahead of you, man, to talk to so many other females, and you got a lot of options too, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of female, but I get it though, man. I get kind of why he said that, man, cause if somebody did you like that, you like the top streamer, got all this money, all this fame, and she did that, you don't really know who to trust. You don't really know now, like, is she really with you for the money or not? It's a hard situation to be in, be honest, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest, like KD, my boy KD, he said the same thing too. He said he don't want to get married either because he at the stage of his life, he don't know who really rocking with him or for his fame and money. So it's kind of hard situation though. So KD basically said, I'm just gonna have my fun and live life, man, and just leave it where it is. So yeah, I kind of see why Casanat feel the way he doing, why KD taking the approach he took or taking. So yeah, man, but Casanat, man, like I said, you got a lot of life ahead of you, man. I know girls like probably flooding your inbox trying to reach out, but like I said, you don't know who rocking with you for real. So, but at the end of the day, you kind of could tell though, like genuineness, a genuine female, and you got to get to know them, get to talking to them and see how they is. But a genuine female, talk to them long enough, the genuineness gonna shine through, man, every time. Like you gonna know, like it gonna the spirit in her gonna let you know if she here for you or your money. It gonna let you know, man. It gonna let you know. So yeah, man, yeah, man, it ain't the end of the world, man. You'll bounce back like a bad chick, man. So yeah, just take it one day at a time though, man. I've been there, done that, man. Been hurt by a female too, man. So, it's part of the game, man. And the older you get, you're gonna have more experiences, with females like that. So just be mindful of that too, man. Like watch who you let in your circle, man. You know what I'm saying? Like a close girlfriend or a cool homeboy. Like watch who you let in your circle, man. So, but it's all good, man. You're gonna bounce back, you know. And while you over there healing, we finna get to the next jersey. Just like that, man. This dude right here, legendary. You know what I'm saying? He got it out the mud. His skills took him like where he need to take him. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have to pay nobody off, cut no corners or nothing. He just had skills, and this player right here, he one of the people that don't get talked about enough when they talk about baseball players and basketball players. They they get drafted like from high school straight to the pros. This player right here is one of them that don't get talked about a lot. But he went from high school to the pros. A lot of people don't talk about this. You know what I'm saying? About this dude, they don't. And, but we're going to talk about a lot of that, man. Let's go and get to it. Yeah, this next jersey, dude, like I say, legendary and can't be denied either, man. Like a lot of these players on this episode, all the players on this episode cannot be denied, man. They turn out to be great at what they did. But let's get to it, man. The next jersey finna pull out on segment 2. Watch yourself. Check it out. Yeah, man. Y'all see this right here, man. Y'all see this, man. Yep. Mitchell in this patch. Tag, You know what I'm saying? Mitchell in this, Cooperstown collection. But they're authentic. Stop playing with me, boy. But y'all trying to figure out who jersey is this, though. This Atlanta Braves jersey. You know what? Before I even get to it, showing you on the back of the jersey, I'm going to show you this right here. Y'all see that? Can y'all read that? It's all the way live, right? Can y'all read? Come on, man. I don't know if y'all can read that or not, but it's clear as day in my book. But look, who we talking about? This that boy, man. Larry Chipper Wayne Jones, man. You know what I'm saying? Chipper Jones, man, for the Atlanta Braves. I don't mean to say the whole name, throw y'all off, but yeah, man. Chipper Jones, man. Yep. Larry, Dwayne, or the Wayne or Dwayne? Larry, Wayne, Chipper Jones, man. Yeah. That's it right here, man. All still everything. Yeah, y'all see it, man. And then MLB logo on the back. Chipper Jones, man, All-State everything. Oh, and check this out too. With the 30th anniversary patch right here. Back then, that's what he had on the jersey. And right here, get what else he had too. Get what else this is. This ain't no regular Chipper Jones jersey. This ain't regular Chipper Jones. This ain't no regular chip. Right here, the World Series pack. This the World Series Chipper Jones jersey. Stop playing, man. Come on, man. Y'all see what this say, man? World Series, 1995. Welcome to the show, man. It's Chipper Jones, man. Yeah, man. All-State everything. Let's talk about Chipper Jones, man. Yep. Yep, man. Chipper Jones, man. He a Floridian, man. He from Florida, man. D-Land, Florida. D-Land, Florida. And yeah, that was his stomping ground, man. Chipper Jones, man. Bring it over a little bit. And Chipper Jones, man, he became a beast in high school, man. He became a beast in high school. And, you know, his first name Larry, you know what I'm saying? Like his dad, you know what I'm saying? Larry, he a junior, you know what I'm saying? It's another junior. Got two juniors. And I just thought about that too. When I was, you know, forming out the jersey collection for this episode, I wasn't even thinking about these two juniors. Pat Mahomes a junior, Chipper Jones a junior. That's the reason his name is Chipper. You know what I'm saying? It stands for chip off the old block. You know what I'm saying? Like Chipper Jones. Like, he just like his dad. If you seen his dad too, like coming up, when it was younger, man, Chipper Jones looked just like his dad. I'm talking about his dad looked just like how Chipper Jones looked when he played with the Braves and stuff when he was his age. Like, you know, but you know, of course Chipper Jones' dad is older, so. But when Chipper Jones' dad was around Chipper Jones' age, when he made it to the pros and high school and around them time, I'm telling you, man, they look like twins, straight twins. But yeah, man. But yeah, that what the name Chipper came from, man. It means chip off the old block, like his dad, man. Cause they look, resemble, and act alike, and look alike, all that. So that where they came from, man. But Chipper Jones, man, he did so great, exceptional in high school. I'm talking about real great. And then, you know, it got to the point so great that, you know, scouts and you know, and Atlanta Braves. Matter of fact, Bobby Cox himself, you know, shout out to the legendary manager, coach Bobby Cox, came to see Chipper Jones at his house and want to sign him and like get him on the team, man. And you know what crazy too? This was crazy. You know, Chipper Jones was getting ready for the prom. It was prom night. And he got a phone call about the Atlanta Braves. That was the Atlanta Braves calling him on prom night, right before he went to the prom, saying that they coming to his house to work out a deal or negotiation of him going to the Atlanta Braves. And that was crazy, man. So the thing was, I mean, you gotta have that gotta be an undescribable feeling, man. Going to the prom, you know what I'm saying, with your girl, having a good night, and in the back of your head knowing the Atlanta Braves, you just got off the phone with them. They trying to sign you to a professional baseball deal. You only in high school, you're a high school kid. And they trying to do that for you. That might be the best prom night of all time. Like, I don't know if he got a little bit that night. I don't know what he did. You know, most time the prom night, that's what's the aim, you know, trying to do something with your woman. But man, he got that news about the Atlanta Braves. I'm pretty sure he was thinking, I don't care if I get some or not. I'm finna go to the Atlanta Braves. So Bobby Cox ended up coming to Chipper Jones' house to work out a negotiation deal for Chipper Jones' contract. And, you know, the Atlanta Braves had a set mark of where they want, you know, where they want to pay him. And then Chipper Jones had a set mark, you know, higher than that. So they was trying to think on what they were going to do. So Chipper Jones' dad, you know, took him out the room for a second, you know, say, you know, I could talk to my son for a second. So, yeah, you know, of course, his son, he could talk to him. But, yeah, you know, be respectful. At Bobby Cox and the Braves, you know, can y'all give me a second? So they stepped out the room. And when they stepped out the room, you know, they talked about it. And then Chipper Jones was like, look, Dad, you know, I don't know what they're gonna pay. I don't know what it's gonna be or how it's gonna be, but I wanna play in the next 2 weeks. They had 2 weeks to, you know, for the season to start. And Chipper Jones, like, I don't care. I don't care what it takes. I want to play. I have to play. I need to play. And the dad was saying, you should, because if you hold out, you might can get like a bigger contract, you know. And, you know, a lot of other teams might be wanting you, or they want you so bad, the Atlanta Braves, they might, you know, up the pay. But Larry, you know, old Larry, the dad, was trying to, you know, get that money, and I can't be mad at that. But little Chipper Jones, he was like, man, I don't care what it takes, man. What we're gonna do is whatever they want and whatever I want, we're gonna meet in the middle and just go from there. So they came back downstairs and told Bobby Cox and the Braves, like, hey man, just meet us in the middle and you got a deal. And they did it. They met in the middle between what the Braves wanted and what Larry and Chipper wanted. And they met in the middle and, you know, came to agreement on the contract. And ever since then, it been on and popping. Chipper Jones, you know what I'm saying? He got drafted, you know what I'm saying, 93. And then 94, Atlanta Brave player, Ron Gant, that was my boy too, number 5 for the Braves. Ron Gant, he had got in a bad motorcycle accident. And so Chipper Jones had to start playing in the outfield. And, you know, they asked him, can you play outfield? And Chipper Jones like, hey, yeah, I can play. Yeah, I can play that. I can do that. But Chipper Jones said, I ain't know nothing about no outfield, but he just wasn't going to let nothing stop his opportunity, though. Because if he said no, that probably would have messed up his opportunity. So what happened was he played in the outfield, and he did his thing, man. I'm talking about, like, dude was, like, on top of his game, you know, saying he had home runs and, you know, saying RBIs. He wasn't playing like no young player. He was performing like a vet. And then one day, you know, he was playing, and he hit a ground ball to like second base or shortstop somewhere, and I think it was second base. And they threw the ball to first base to throw him out, and the first baseman foot came off the bag. So since he couldn't put his foot on the bag, he had to turn around and try to, you know, tag, you know what I'm saying, Chipper Jones out. So while he was doing that, Chipper Jones was trying to, you know, avoid the tag. And when he tried to avoid the tag, Chipper Jones did some of the leg where he came down on it wrong when he was trying to avoid the tag. And man, he fell on the ground. I'm talking about in so much pain. I mean, dude was in pain, man. He was in terrible pain. And, you know, and he had cracked his kneecap, man. And I think he had torn the ACL and kneecap or something, like just bad. And, you know, and he was like, well, you know, I'm going to rehab good. And when I got like a couple games or like a month or two, and they, you know, they did the, you know, everything and the x-rays and all that. And they're like, no, it ain't going to be no couple games or a couple months. You're going to be out for the whole season. Man, that messed him up, man. But he did everything he had to do, like rehab. He was on schedule. Everything was on point. And, you know, he sat that year out. And then the next year, he came back fully strong, man. And, of course, that was the year, 1995, when they won the World Series. You know what I'm saying? Chipper Jones, man. And I want to get this clear, man. A lot of people don't know this. Some people do, man. Y'all baseball heads. But Chipper Jones, man, if it wasn't for Chipper Jones, they wouldn't be in the World Series, man, in 95. They wouldn't have a chance or a shot to win the World Series. Because Chipper Jones, man, it was you know, around that time he started playing third base. He took over Terry Pendleton. You know, Terry Pendleton was the up and coming, well, not up and coming, he was the legendary third baseman for the Atlanta Braves. Chipper Jones was the up and coming baseball player that took his spot. You know what I'm saying? Terry Pendleton was getting a little older, and yeah, man, Chipper Jones took over third base, man. You know what I'm saying? Terry Pendleton replacement. But, you know, I know some runners on first, second base, and it was a player, I don't know, Dante Pichette, Larry Walker, one of them players hit like a rocket to third base, and it bounced, and luckily he caught it, skipped off the ground, and he grabbed it in, scooped it in, and threw it to first base. If that ball had got past Chipper Jones during that play, I'm telling you, them runs would have scored, and Colorado would have had the lead. And if they won that game, yeah, chances are, big chances, yeah, guaranteed they would have won and went to the, you know, next round. So that helped them not getting eliminated when Chipper Jones threw him out. And yeah, man, Chipper Jones. I think they like during the ninth inning. I think the game was tied or something like that. I think the game was tied, and Chipper Jones hit like a home run, like to win the game. You know what I'm saying? Like a game winning homer. So Chipper Jones, if it weren't for him during them moments of that game, you wouldn't seen Atlanta Braves in the 1995 World Series, man. I mean, he was a young dude, man. Like he got drafted in '93. Really he was a rookie '94. You know what I'm saying? Because that's when he, actually kind of played, had some playing time for real. And then '95, well, 94 he had playing time, but he had, I think like I want to say they were preseason when he got hurt. But either way, he had to sit that whole season out '94. So really, '94 don't really count. And yeah, '95 that when he showed and proved. And they went to the World Series. And he showed and proved everything, man. But if it wasn't for that heroic play that he had when he played against Colorado, man, you wouldn't have seen Atlanta Braves in the '95 World Series, man. That's their first World Series too, man. Shout out to Chipper Jones, man. But got to show the jersey again. Got to do it, man. This dude, he's that guy, man. I mean, he was performing like a veteran, like a vet at a young age. Stop playing with this guy, man. Let's show the jersey again. Yeah, man. Chipper Jones, man. Chip off the whole block like his dad, man. Yeah. You already know it. Show the patches again. Y'all see that, man? I like the fabric on the jerseys too, man. Like the material, man. These jerseys, I'm not lying, man. You can tell you got a real authentic, man. These jerseys be heavy, man. I'm telling you, be heavy. But don't forget, Mitchell and Ness patch. Yep, and flip that one. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. That right there. You know what I'm saying? Mitchell and Ness. Yeah, man. But yeah. Oh yeah, can't forget, man. Cooperstown Collection Pack, Mitchell and Ness. Chipper Jones, 1995 Chipper Jones. Man, it's real deal right here, man. The MLB pack. Well, I'll tell you, this jersey bringing it all, but stop playing. Chipper Jones, man. All state everything. Y'all know about Chipper Jones, man. Yeah, shout out to Chipper Jones, man. Another thing I want to talk about Chipper Jones too, man. I say this a lot too, man. Shout out and rest in peace to my granddad, my papa Thad, man. You know what I'm saying? My big mama. I remember them days, man. Like I tell the story all the time. He said nothing about it in a minute, but if it weren't for my papa Thad, I wouldn't have got on the baseball like I did. And I told a story a lot of time how I actually got into baseball. I watched this one game and it took off from there. I told a story, a lot of other episodes, but we ain't gonna get into it now. But look, man, Chipper Jones is like that guy, man. I remember watching him coming up. I remember when he took Terry Pendleton's spot. He, became a third baseman, and he excelled, man. And my papa Thad, man, was like the biggest Atlanta Braves fan you could ever find on this planet. Rest in peace, man. Like, man, I'm telling you, man. I remember watching the Braves back then, man. I miss them days, man. What happened to them days, y'all? The time flying by. Right now, man, we got the AI stuff going on, and damn near going into another Great Depression, and I mean, it's just a lot of stuff, man. It's just a lot of stuff going on in the world right now, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of stuff going on bad, man. And I ain't saying like back then in the 90s and 80s and stuff. I'm not saying like it was perfect back then, but everything was just so a natural feel. Everything was just so, it was just a breath of fresh air back then, man. It was just, I don't know, it was different times, man. But I know Chipper Jones was part of them times, man. When I watched the Atlanta Braves on that screen, man. Y'all stop playing with Chipper Jones, man. He was that guy. Got to get him his flowers too, man. You know what I'm saying? Chipper Jones always represented the right way. You know what I'm saying? And never got caught in no mess. And I know in 2010, Chipper Jones, he was playing, he tore his ACL again on the same kneecap. The same kneecap. And it was like 2010 though, so like 93, 94, you know what I'm saying? That was like the early time when he tore his kneecap then. And then he, 2010, he tore it again. So he looked at the teammates and said, "Yep, it happened again." But I think 2012 was his last season, and that was it after that. And he retired, and Baseball Hall of Fame he went to, and well deserved. And Chipper Jones, he that guy, man. But I think after he tore that last ACL, I think that was about it. He tore it at the beginning of his career and at the end of his career. He played his whole career with the Atlanta Braves. Dope. Shout out to Chipper Jones, man. Chipper Jones, like, that one of the best feelings ever of getting drafted by the Atlanta Braves, man, ever. He said the great feeling he had by being drafted, by the Atlanta Braves is an understatement. He can't describe how great it feels. And I enjoyed watching dude play, man. I did. I really did, man. Shout out to Chipper Jones. This is All-State Everything Atlanta Braves jersey, man. Chipper Jones, man. Pro MLB jersey. Stop playing with Chipper, man. Like I said, if y'all don't know, his name is Larry, man. You know what I'm saying? Larry. You know what I'm saying? Larry Wayne Jones. And yeah, man. Chipper. He's a junior. But I thought that, I know he's a junior, but I didn't know, I thought like when you have a middle name, you couldn't be a junior. Because you're not having the direct name, you got a middle name to offset it. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't completely the same because you got a middle name. But I don't know. But they call him, you know what I'm saying? Chipper Jones Jr. But, call it how you see it. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? The names get tricky and stuff. But this Chipper Jones, man. Like I said, Chip off the old block from his dad. That's where the name came from. So every time y'all hear Chipper Jones, that's where it came from, man. Chipper Jones, man. But yeah, man. I miss them days. I remember the spring training days of baseball, and I'd be like, oh damn, baseball finally back. It's finally back, man. I got in the midst of that baseball season, that baseball field. I could just close my eyes and just think of them days, man. Man, like, great days, man. Golden days, man. We'll never, ever get back. That's the sad part, man. But this Chipper Jones, man, All-State Everything, Atlanta Braves jersey. Like I said, one of the players that did a big impact in the game and, came from high school straight to the pros, man. He didn't do no college. No college there, man. You know what I'm saying? High school to the pros, man. Ken Griffey Jr., you know what I'm saying? Kevin Garnett. You know what I'm saying? I mean, a lot of players, man. Of course, LeBron. It's a lot of players, man. So, just saying. He was that guy, man. But yeah, this Chipper Jones All-State Everything. Y'all stay tuned, man. Got a segment 3 on the way of the pull-out game, man. Y'all just been hit with this Chipper Jones authentic All-State Everything jersey. And y'all stay tuned, man, because the third jersey gonna mess y'all up. Y'all ain't even see this coming. But hey, we finna get to it. Y'all stay tuned, man. This Chipper Jones All-State Everything, man. All-State Everything. Atlanta Braves Chipper Jones jersey. Stop playing, man. I'm out.
My brain is exhausted, I'm thinking awkward. Lanes I make you eat a plate of sausage made from Lorraine or Bobby. I may be modest, you paying homage on crazy honor.
What's going on? What going on, y'all? This your boy Hen back again. Segment 3. Y'all already know what it is, man. Look, man. Like I told y'all, man, I'm finna hit y'all with something crazy. Y'all ain't gonna see this coming. I'm the king of the jersey situation, man. The king of the jersey game. Like, it's not even close. Not even a little bit, man. Like, I'm talking about, it ain't no magnifying glass here because it's not even close. Like, come on, man. Like, but look, before we get into the jersey, man, I want to speak on something real quick, man. A lot of y'all rappers, man, if y'all can't hold up the image of staying gangster, don't be gangster. Like, too many rappers that's rapping, well, you know, even back in the day and now, like, they trying to hold up the image that I gotta be gangster every second of the day. I gotta wake up gangster. I gotta pray and be gangster. I gotta eat cereal and be gangster. I gotta take out the trash and be gangster. I gotta cut the grass and be gangster. I gotta get some ice cream out the ice cream truck for my little brother and be gangster. I gotta do that gangster. You know, I gotta paint the house gangster. Like, you gotta keep up the image the whole time. And when somebody catch you, even like a little millisecond, that's the thing word for the day. Even like a millisecond of you not being gangster, your whole card is like pulled. Like, everybody, you know what I'm saying, got you now. You've been exposed. And really don't talk about that, man, because Jim Jones, man, the rapper Jim Jones, it's crazy that, you know, he been keeping up all this gangster stuff, gangster this, gangster that, I'm gangster this, I'm gangster. I'm gangster, 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 gangster. And then they found some footage, resurfaced. I don't know who pulled it out, Cameron or whoever got it, but they found some footage. Dame Dash, you remember the president of Rockefeller with Jay-Z and all that, but and Biggs, shout out to Biggs too, like the three-headed monster on Rockefeller. Biggs, Dame Dash, and Jay-Z. But anyway, Dame Dash was on video squaring up, getting ready to fight Jim Jones. Jim Jones brought him and his whole team and his girlfriend / fiance there too. Like, Dame Dash wanted to fight. And then instead of, you know what I'm saying, cause Jim Jones like, you soft. And Jim Jones said, you know, he ain't gonna do nothing. Dame Dash ain't gonna do nothing. And then Dame Dash said, like, well, since I'm so soft, then give me a fair one, then let's fight. And Jim Jones didn't want to fight. He told one of his homeboys to take his glasses off and fight him. But you so gangster, why you didn't fight him? You know what I'm saying? Dame Dash, I'm not leaving until y'all leave or till we fight or something. And then, you know, then Jim Jones' fiance had to get in the middle of them, and like, that's not gangster, man. Like, you got had your homeboys like fighting your battles, and Dame Dash was looking for you, and you been talking all the gangster stuff all these years. I don't think Jim Jones gonna even respond back to that video, cause nothing you can say is clearly on video of you scared to fight Dame Dash. So like, and that's a big hit on Jim Jones' credibility in the streets, you know what I'm saying, being gangster. Cause now that was like somebody like Kanye West or like Q-Tip or Lupe Fiasco, and you know they had backed down from a fight. It wasn't been as bad though, because they're not known for carrying on that image. But when you got that image, you trying to carry on like all like through the years, every second of the day, like every chance you get, you trying to hold that image. You want people to see that you hard and gangster. And you fold it like that. Man want to just square up with you one-on-one and you fold it. You want your homeboy to fight? You had your fiance getting in between y'all? Come on, man. That ain't no good look, man. That ain't no good look. So, man, a lot of these rappers, man, y'all quit trying to hold up this image, man. Just be you. Like, just be you, man. If you like a crazy, deranged dude that is gangster like that, well, you can't, it's going to be easy to hold that image up. It's going to be easy to do that because you really like that. But like 97, 98% of these rappers, they trying to hold that image up, man. Like, they trying to put on the front every day for their image. And, you know, they like in character every day. Can't fully be themselves, man. And I feel Jim Jones is doing that. So, I mean, Dame Dash showed you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, let's get to it. And Dame Dash basically said, look, man, you gonna fight or not, man? I ain't got all that. I got other stuff I got to do. That was in front of Dame Dash Art Gallery. Dame Dash got a big time professional classic art gallery, and Dame Dash was outside with his shirt off and like some blue jean shorts or something like that, ready to square up in front of his own art gallery. When you hear art gallery, you think of like classic, you think of like grown folks, you think of like casual, you know, you think of like cordial, you think of like professional setting. Dame Dash had his shirt off, you know what I'm saying? No t-shirt, no nothing on, ready to square up with some shorts on in front of his art gallery. That's crazy. But I mean, he ready to fight about his, man. But you know, Jim Jones was trying to get people to jump Dame Dash that day, but Damn, dad, like, look, I just want you, man. We gonna fight or not, but they didn't. It didn't go down like that. But they go to show you, man. Y'all gotta quit trying to hold an image up all the time, man. Stop trying to have this image. I'm gangster all the time. Come on, man. Like, everybody want to be, Al Capone or Scarface, and everybody want to be the characters, man. But at the end of the day, a lot of these people that's trying to play hard like these rappers, they trying to have an image. Them mob figures, that was really mob figure, El Chapo and these, they were just really like that. They were brought up in culture like that. Their culture was like that. They had a mentality, a certain mentality. And us is like black men, African American, we look at that stuff and think it's cool, but they were just wired like that. And a lot of these rappers, they trying to be like that. You making money now from being poor. You should not worry about being gangster no more. Just get your money. And then when you get exposed, you're gonna wish you never did it. You wish you would just get your money. That's crazy, man. But people need to stop doing that, man. Like rappers and not even just rappers, just people in general. They're trying to be hard all the time. For what? For why you trying to be hard all the time? Sit down, eat some popcorn, watch TV, man. Draw on the etch a sketch. Do something else, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Do something, man. You know what I'm saying? Play a game of tic-tac-toe by yourself. I don't know, man. But stop trying to be hard all the time. There's other stuff to do besides trying to be hard and mean mug all the time, man. Like, where do that get you? What do it accomplish? What do it get you? Like, what do you win? What prize do you get? I'm trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Must be some kind of prize, though. Like, I don't know. But, like I said, you had that image of like trying to be hard all the time. You got to keep that image. And that's a job by itself. Come on, man. You don't want an extra job or unnecessary job that you got to uphold. Like, that's crazy. You shouldn't want to do that, man. But I'm just saying, everybody be yourself. Quit trying to be this and that, that and this, man. Like I said, man, look in the mirror. You can see who the person really is, man. The person that really is the person that God made. And the person that God made is the person that you should be. I'm just saying. So don't try to do this, do that. Just be you, man. That's all I can say, man. Be you, man. That's what this podcast about too. Always being yourself, man. Quit trying to hold up to a standard you think what the next man wants you to be. So I'm just saying, be yourself, man. Be yourself. But look, man, what we finna do, man? We finna get to the next jersey. This jersey right here is not a joke. It's not like a game. It's not to be played with. This jersey right here, y'all definitely didn't see coming at all. I know y'all didn't see it coming, but we still finna get to it though. And yeah, man, this jersey right here, man, y'all definitely didn't see the jersey coming at all. Y'all definitely didn't see it coming. But hey, man, get your popcorn out. I warned y'all, man, that it's coming. It's on the way. But what jersey I'm talking about, man, get ready, man. Get ready. But the jersey I'm talking about, this person right here, man. Man, I'm talking about. I ain't got no other word to say, man. Y'all just stay tuned. Here we go, man. Man. Who jersey this right here, man? Who jersey is this right here, man? Tucker, man. Tucker. Not Chris Tucker, none of that. No. It was a Chris Tucker jersey. His name be on the back of the jersey. This the name of the school. This a high school jersey, man. Number 35, man. I bet y'all don't know who jersey this is, though. Y'all don't know? Man, this finna mess y'all up, man. This finna mess y'all up right here. Who this dude? Man, who the dude is or who this female is, should I say? Might be a female. I don't know. Only time will tell, but look, man, I'm finna not hold y'all in suspense because y'all probably never get this in a million years, man. A billion gazillion years. But some might, that were around that area when they played. But look, man, who jersey this is? This person right here. Hilson, man. This Carrie Hilson. The R&B singer, female R&B singer, Carrie Hilson. You know what I'm saying? Made this song, You're Turning Me On. You're Turning Me On. Man, come on, man. Man, this Carrie Hilson, the R&B, American famous R&B singer, Carrie Hilson. This her high school basketball jersey. Yes, Carrie Hilson. Went to Tucker High School. Yeah, man. In Atlanta, man. She from Decatur, Georgia, man. Tucker High School. Her all-state everything high school basketball jersey. Carrie Hilson, the R&B singer, the one that was blackballed by Beyonce and her Beehive and her team and all that. You know, he had beef with Beyonce. Yeah, man, it's Carrie Hilson, man. Stop playing, man. Carrie Hilson. It's crazy work, man. Y'all see this, man? All stitch everything. Carrie Hilson, man. What? Come on, man. Tucker High School, man. Man, I mean, are y'all believing what y'all seeing right now? This Carrie Hilson, the R&B singer, man. She write her own lyrics and everything. Nobody write for her. She do the writing for other singers. This is Carrie Hilson, man. You know what I'm saying? From Georgia, from Decatur, Georgia, man. She went to Tucker High School in Atlanta, Georgia. She Georgia based, man. Georgia bred, Georgia raised, man. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Got Carrie Hill. A lot of y'all even know Carrie Hilson played high school basketball, man. Carrie Hilson. I can't say that enough, man. I told y'all it's not a game when it comes to these jerseys. Nobody messing with me when it comes to these jerseys. I took the jersey game to another level. The pullout game podcast did that. The pullout game did that, man. Come on, man. But yeah, Carrie Hilson, man. She was born in 1982, man, Decatur, Georgia, and you know, she always was like a persistent go-getter, man. And she had a brother named Kip. Yeah, a brother named Kip, and she had 3 sisters, Kelsey, Kai, and Casey. And you know, they went to school like an hour away from where they stayed at. And you know, she played basketball, man. Like she played a lot of sports, and I won't say she played volleyball too. I think she played volleyball too, but she was a beast in basketball. And yeah, Carrie Hilson, man, the singer, man. And I mean, what can I say, man? She done did songs with who she done did songs with, man? She done did songs with Usher, Ludacris, Kelly Rowland, Tony Braxton, Sierra. She got signed. Who's Polo the Don signed her and stuff with Rich Boy. Throw some D's on it. Throw some D's on it. Y'all remember Rich Boy, but anyway. But that dude was, man, he was a beast too. But yeah, Polo the Don signed her, man, and contract disputes and this and that. You know, she ended up going off on her own. But Carrie Hilson is a legendary R&B singer, man. And you know, I don't know if y'all heard about the Beyonce situation. She had like a little beef with Beyonce, and you know, they were throwing like little shots back and forth, and you know, on record. And you know, Beyonce had like a major influence at the time, and in some kind of way, Carrie Hilson, she kind of got blackballed in the industry from the Beyonce situation. You know what I'm saying? The Beehive came out of hard, and you know, I don't know if Beyonce and her team put in some calls, but yeah, you won't hear from Carrie Hilson a lot after that. But Carrie Hilson is a beast. She write her own stuff. Nobody write for her. She played in this one movie too called For the Love of Money. It had like DC Young Fly, Keith Sweat, a lot of people on there, man. It was a dope movie too, man. It was a dope movie. It's another movie too. I don't know if no, I think that was Lala played in that movie. The Water Boys. I don't think Carrie Hilson played in that. I don't know if that was Lala or Carrie Hilson. I can't remember, it was one of them, but yeah, Carrie Hilson, man. She do her thing though, man. R&B singer, solidified, certified, and yeah, number greatness came from her, man. If y'all don't know who Carrie Hilson is, pull out and pull up her track record, man. Go on YouTube or go somewhere and just check out her music, man. Carrie Hilson, man, the famous professional American R&B singer, man. You know what I'm saying? Black African American queen, man. Stop playing with Carrie Hilson, man. She played high school basketball. Proof is in the pudding. Her jersey is right here, man. Like, y'all look at Carrie Hilson. She real attractive. I'm thinking like, oh, she one of the bougie type girl. Shit, she got down and dirty with the basketball, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about, sweat and tears, blood, sweat, and tears on the court. Carrie Hilson, man. Y'all stop playing with her, man. This Carrie Hilson high school basketball jersey. That's crazy, man. Man, I'm just saying, man, you just never know what jersey gonna get pulled out, man. To the athletes or to like an entertainer or whatever, man. You just don't know I'm gonna pull out. It's the pull-out game, man. But what I'm finna do now, I'm finna show y'all the jersey again, man. You know what I'm saying? This deserves a second look. You already know it, Carrie Hilson, man. And, if I show the jersey again, I just feel bad that, that blackball stuff happened with Carrie Hilson, man, because she was pumping out her own record. And before she was pumping out her own record, she was writing for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people she was writing for. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, Usher and, Kelly Rowland, Tony Braxton, like I said, she writing for a lot of people, man. And, it's just crazy, and then she attended, like I said, Oxford College or Emory University, and, in Atlanta for 3 years and studied a course of theater. I mean, she did a lot of stuff. Yeah, man, my bad, man. The camera started doing some crazy stuff with the battery got low and all that. So, yeah, man. But look, sorry for the technical difficulty, but, I'm back. But look, man, Carrie Hilson, like I said, she's a beast. She deserves all her flowers, man. And I think the devil tried to stop me, man, from giving her flowers, man. So that's why the camera had some technical difficulty, man. But look, you back in effect. Talking about the Carrie Hilson all-stitch everything high school basketball jersey, man. Carrie Hilson. I can't say that enough, man. Do y'all hear what's going on? Y'all heard what I just said? Carrie Hilson high school basketball jersey, man. Come on, man. Stop playing, man. That's cold. But what I was finna do right before, we had technical difficulties, finna show the jersey again. So, hey, without further ado, let's show it again. Yeah, man. Carrie Hilson, man. All stitch everything, man. Y'all know about this, man. This cold, man. This Carrie Hilson. The American singer, Carrie Hilson, high school basketball jersey. Man, it's crazy. Yeah, man. You just never know, man. Pull out a high school jersey, or a college jersey, a pro jersey, overseas jersey, Negro League jersey, All-Star jersey, rookie season jersey, championship, World Series, NBA Finals, Super Bowl jersey. You just never know. You know what I'm saying? Or it might be a female. You know what I'm saying? Might be a female that got a jersey. They're going to get pulled out. You just never know, man. And who would have thought it's a female, and the female is Carrie Hilson. Stop playing with me. Man, that's crazy, man. I would play some of music so y'all can, I can remind y'all of who this phenomenal singer is. But you remember what I said at the beginning of the episode about the playing people music, man, copyrights and stuff, man. So, I play the intro at the beginning of the podcast, but that's my music. That's me. So, it's all good. Even sometimes they try to question you about your own music. So, if they try to question you about your own music that you spent time in recording, they're going to question you about somebody else. So, but yeah, man, this it right here, man. All stitch everything, man. All stitch everything. Carrie Hilson high school basketball jersey. It's cold-blooded, man. Stop playing. Yep, man. Carrie Hilson, man. Carrie Hilson. What y'all know about that, man? What y'all know about that? Man, like I said, she played in a lot of stuff, man. She got so many like awards and Billboard Hot 100. It's a lot of stuff she did, man. Like, she well accomplished, man. And come on, man. Got to show love to Carrie Hilson, man. I like her music too. I'm a fan. And like I said, that blackball stuff that happened with Beyonce was uncalled for. But you know, I heard that Beyonce did that to a lot of people up and coming that felt was in her way. You know, I heard that about Maya. You know, cause Maya was, you know, cool with Jay Z, and at the time Jay Z was like, the the hottest rapper, and Beyonce and Jay Z were getting close, and Beyonce wanted that spot. So in order to have that spot, one of the biggest rappers doing it, you know what I'm saying, had to either pick either Beyonce or is it Maya. So Beyonce found a way to, I guess, squeeze Maya up out of there, because you ain't really been hearing about Maya like that. But Maya said she was just tired of the business anyway. And then of course with Aaliyah, they had when Aaliyah died, Dame Dash, the one scared off Jim Jones, and all this stuff come back full circle. Um, Dame Dash was dating Aaliyah, but they said before Dame Dash was dating Aaliyah, Jay Z was dating Aaliyah. So like Destiny Child was in the background of that situation, and Beyonce was part of Destiny Child, and she was kind of cool with Jay Z then, and so she wanted, then when they finally started getting real close, Jay Z was still kind of cool with Aaliyah, and I don't know. They saying I don't know how this happened. I ain't saying this happened, but it been like rumors, Illuminati speculation that Beyonce and Jay Z had something to do with Aaliyah plane crash. Oh, it's just a lot of stuff, man. But it's rumors, but it could be true. So it could be rumors or it could be trumors. Get it? Rumors or trumors? I don't know. But trumors is something that spread, but it's the truth. Rumors is something that just spread. But I call it trumors. But it could be a rumor. I don't know. But like I said, shout out to Carrie Hilson. She did a thing. And look, man, I love all my jerseys equally. But I got to show the jersey one more time. They Carrie Hilson, the singer, her high school basketball jersey. She played for Tucker High School in Atlanta. She's from Decatur, man. You know what I'm saying? Georgia peach, Georgia's finest, man. Stop playing with her, man. What? Come on, man. This is crazy. This is crazy. Yeah, man. Yeah. What y'all know about that, man? Yeah, this Carrie Hilson, man. High school basketball. She played for Tucker High School. So for all y'all thought that she was like bougie and stuck up, man, that good, man. I don't know Carrie Hilson like that, you know what I'm saying, at all. But, a lot of people say the perception that they see her like she kind of bougie, like, just how she looked, though. But she just looked good. But I met a lot of fine women that fine, but they so down to earth. So got to show love to that. You know what I'm saying? She cool, and, I seen her in interviews, and she like a real people person, man. She a real people person. And this Carrie Hilson, man. Come on, man. That's crazy, man. Y'all got to get up to Carrie Hilson, man. I want to see real quick. Did she play in the movie Water Boys? Trying to see. Did she play in the movie Water Boys? I want to see it. I don't see it, but anyway, it's a movie called Water Boys. But I can't remember if that was Lala Anthony or that was Carrie Hilson. I can't remember which one. Cause they both got them like sexy eyes, and attractive looking eyes. I can't remember which eyes was which though. Was it Carrie Hilson or was it Lala? I can't remember, but it was one on. We'll have it above me, the correct answer. Once this video drop. But this Carrie Hilson, man, all still everything, man. Stop playing with her, man. But I had to show these jerseys, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Pat Mahomes. Shout out to Chipper Jones. Shout out to Carrie Hilson, man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. that's what it do, man. But I enjoyed y'all today. Pull Out Game Podcast. You know, of course, you know, got more jerseys on the way. This episode 70, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad y'all uh enjoyed the vlog video that I just dropped. And you know, if y'all haven't watched it, go back and check that out. You know what I'm saying, with my boy Matt. You know what I'm saying, we mobbing through the mall, man, having fun, man. And, you know, when I say mobbing through the mall, we ain't stealing nothing at all. Mobbing mean like we just walking through the mall. For those that don't know slang, we walking through the mall. Yeah, we are walking. You know what I'm saying? But we had fun though. Appreciate y'all, like I said, everybody that been subscribed. Make sure y'all didn't subscribe. A lot of people watch videos, stuff they like to watch, but they forget to, you know, hit the video. They forget to subscribe to it, forget to hit the like, forget to comment. But yeah, make sure, you know what I'm saying, like, comment, subscribe, share, and, you know, show love, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Help the channel grow. Much love to all y'all, man. And we're gonna keep this thing rolling, man. Y'all just been hit, man. Again, this episode 70, man. Y'all stay tuned for episode 71. And much love to all y'all, man. I'm up out of here, man. Y'all just been hit, man. Episode 70. Stop playing with your boy. The best jersey collection of all time, man. And at the same time, we're gonna drop some little jewels on y'all too, like life stuff and current events. Y'all just never know what you're gonna get on a pull-out game. You know what I'm saying? Got the Ninja Turtle arcade in the background, man. Got the pillows, Pull-Out Game Podcast pillow, the Years Ahead pillow, my brand. Man, got the light in the back, man. We vibing. You know what I'm saying? Got the canvas right here with the Pull-Out Game Podcast sign. You just never know. It's just a vibe here, man. I'm just creating a vibe and having fun, man. And I enjoy y'all, man. I enjoy y'all watching your boy, checking out the episodes. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate everybody I ran to in the mall. Appreciate everybody watching. I appreciate everybody that's talking about the podcast. Shit, good or bad, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all talking. There's going to be a lot of people that y'all talk bad on the podcast about, you know, y'all going to speak on the podcast in a bad light. And y'all going to speak on it so bad that the person y'all speaking on the bad to, they going to come and watch the podcast. And hell, if they got their own brain, they might be like, hell, I don't know what they talking about. I like this podcast. Now I got another subscriber. So I appreciate the good and the bad feedback. I'm saying, y'all talking about the podcast, but mostly it been mainly all just good, positive energy, man. Like they like the podcast, they like me talking, they love the jerseys, and they love what I'm saying. It's a vibe, man. I'm just crazy, man. And y'all stay tuned, man. It's more on the way. I ain't going nowhere. The podcast, it's a vibe, man. It's a party, man. You know what I'm saying? The crazy jersey collection on the planet. Y'all already know about. You should know by now. If we on episode 70. You should know by now. You should have known by episode 1. But hey, you know, we're going to keep banging them in your head until you get the picture. The best on the planet. But y'all stay tuned, man. And I appreciate y'all rocking with your boy, man. Tell your people about me. And don't doubt me. You know what I'm saying? But forever shout me.
Drinking angry, the same with a mama. Pain with no gain is a bomber. Hit you with sticks.